Abdurrahman here from Too Old to Start, back in the UK, enjoying the English garden, some English sunshine, which is unusual. It's definitely not as hot as the sun that I'm used to back in Africa in Dhaka, but it's nice to have this sort of mild sun, and there's a nice breeze, and it's nice to be back in Mum's garden, enjoying the flowers and enjoying some nature. I wanted to sort of take stock a little bit of this weight loss journey and this recent disaster, recent disaster of a plane flight or series of plane flights and a journey back to the UK. For those who missed the other video, I flew back from Dakar. I got stuck in Casablanca airport for 10 hours. That's 4 hours more than was expected, and I didn't stick to the sugar fast. Excuse me. I didn't stick to the sugar fast, and I didn't stick to sugar diet. I just went normal. So I had airport food on the airline food on the flight. In the airport, I had, because of the delay, I had a coffee and a nice chicken wrap or something in the airport. Then, because of the delay, they gave us some food, but again, it was a sort of a sandwich, a yogurt, and a muffin. I then came home to my family and ate a nice. I had a big chicken salad, and then I sat and I ate some cookies and some nice sort of chocolate biscuits, catching up with family, and it was nice. I was expecting the scale to go up anyway, but I wasn't expecting it to go up as badly as it did. It went up sort of 6 pounds. Back to my highest. Actually, I went higher than the weight I started at when I did it. So I was 214.5 pounds, like an idiot. And the point is, like an idiot, I knew if I was just going to have the airplane food, which I had said I would go up a little bit, but I was expecting 1 or 2 pounds max. I wasn't expecting such a big jump. So then I've essentially undone all of the good work that I did before. So what do you do when you have that situation? Do you cry about it? Do you carry on stuffing your face and just double down on your mistake? I don't think that's the right thing to do, and that's not what I'm doing. I was really happy with sugar fasting and sugar dieting, and I think it's a very good way of eating for me, and it certainly gets the results, and it gets them quickly, and it's a lot easier than other things that I've tried, like keto, and it's a lot easier than fasting and water fasting, and it's certainly easier than dry fasting. Because you can eat whatever you like. I mean, you really can eat very freely. Eat as much fruit as you like, eat as much sugar as you like, eat as many sort of candies. You can eat, you can drink, pop and all of these things, and you're still going to lose weight. That's a nice way of losing weight. So I got straight back on it, and so yesterday I had a day of eating a very clean sugar fasting eating day. So the sort of breakfast, my first meal of the day was a smoothie, which was full of berries. I put 4 tablespoons of sugar in. Then I had a bag of candies during the day. Then and in the evening I had a bowl of mixed fruit. I put some peaches on top with all of the canned sweet juice that they come in. I then had another bag of candies afterwards, and I had a fizzy drink. So all of that, and guess what happened? Exactly what you expect to happen. I lost a pound. So starting in the right direction. So 214 and a half, 214.5 down to 213.5 this morning, from just going back onto the sugar diet. And I think that's the beauty of it, and that's the thing I wanted to emphasize. If you do fall off, okay, get back on. Just start again. Just say it happens. It's life. This is the way things work. But you have this weapon, I think, as Cole calls it. You have this weapon with sugar fasting. You can control the scale, and so you start controlling the scale. So a pound down. I ate very liberally with the sugar yesterday. Today I'm on the same thing. Back to sugar fasting. And you may say, what? But you had coffee, and hasn't that messed you up? Well, I used to be drinking huge amounts of coffee, basically at least a litre of coffee a day, good strong black coffee a day, and I did have a couple of cups of coffee when on the journey, and I had a coffee when I came back in to visit my family. I didn't have any coffee yesterday, and I haven't had any coffee today, and I don't miss it at all. Coffee's nice, and I will continue to drink it, but as a pleasure thing. But I don't need it. And I have noticed, to be fair, that possibly this whole thing about coffee spiking your cortisol and making you less capable of handling stress, I think it might be true. I mean, I think I might genuinely be feeling that. I don't feel the need for coffee. And I feel if I'm on sugar and getting my energy from sugar, that it's just a cleaner way to do it. And there's less sort of, I guess it is cortisol. I think if I drink too much coffee, you definitely sort of feel it in the eyes, and you feel it a little bit in the head, because you're wired on having coffee. I'm not sure of the benefit of that. I love